Schaefer. It's great. We are awaiting Tommy Mundy. We don't know, hopefully Tommy's delayed, but hopefully he'll be here, and the Long Beach volleyball teams. But we got some great guests here. And Walter, how do you like this location here on the West End at the great law office of Pecknick and Schaefer?
I think this location is great, Howie. This is the mighty West End. You know, this is everything's happening here on the West End, and I think it's a great location. It's a better setup than I think that we're looking at, and you know, I'm looking forward and enjoying us being here where we are.
All right, and Walter, I believe you have a nice big event coming up. Let's talk about that big event you want to promote.
Thanks, Howie. Christian White Missionary Baptist Church. That's my church. So, as you all know, we're presenting a day with the male chorus, with the male choir in our church. We're starting with the dinner sale. It's happening this Saturday, 11 o'clock. Yours truly will be one of the cooks in the kitchen. So, once you can purchase a dinner, day with the male chorus, and then you can come enjoy the evening with the male chorus. So we have a special surprise men praise dance group come in, where we have 4 dynamic speakers speaking the Rhema word beginning at 7 o'clock. The dinners dinners with 2 sides. We have fish, chicken, ribs, chopped barbecue, cakes. It was $3 per slice. We're going to be doing everything. The side orders are potato salad, collard greens, mac and cheese, green salad, and also my famous pasta salad. So. It's going to be a great event. We're looking for a big turnout. We wish that anybody and everybody, if they could come, just come support us.
When is it?
It's Saturday,
okay.
November 6th at 11 o'clock. Starting at 11 o'clock, you can buy the dinner. And the gospel program starts at 7 o'clock.
Now, Walter, how about bringing that male chorus down to next week's show? Get a little entertainment here. What do you think?
That sounds good. I'm going to speak to the president actually tomorrow. I'll speak to the president tomorrow, and that'd be great for us to have a male chorus to come down and do a segment on the show.
I think that'd be great. All right, let's give it up for Walter, sir.
Walter! Yeah!
And Walter, hopefully we'll get a sample of that pasta salad.
Oh, yeah.
All right, and now let's bring in Tracy, the
taste test.
hockey maven. And people in Long Beach love their hockey. No one is more passionate than the Long Beach lady hockey maven. And what you got cooking for us this week, Tracy?
Steve and I were actually just talking. He asked me when I thought that the Devils were going to get it together, and I said I don't know, because they just lost Parise. He got hurt, and they were doing arthroscopic surgery on him. And I just saw on my PDA that Parise's out for 3 months with a torn meniscus. So he heard it on Saturday's game versus the Kings. The Devils have a lot of problems right now. They have some injuries. They have Brian Ralston is out, Anton Volchenkov has been out, Bryce Salvador with a concussion. They lost a couple of other guys over the past few days, and they're just playing with an inexperienced team. And they're going to have some problems. I mean, they're last in the conference and they're last in the league. They need to figure it out. They need to get some scoring going. They need to change things up. Kovalchuk, he's got 3 goals and 3 assists in, 12 games, and he's a -5. I mean, these are not good numbers for a man being paid $100 million for a 15-year contract. So that's that with the Devils, Steve. You know, I promise nothing, but I just tell it like I say it.
I don't like the Devils anyway, so it's okay.
The Rangers are they picked up their games. They moved up in the standings. They're starting to score. Gaborik, good news for them. Marian Gaborik had been hurt again. He's skating with the team now. He's expected back mid-November. Vinny Proskel's out 6 to 8 weeks with knee surgery. And of course, Chris Drury's still out. He's got that broken finger. Henrik Lundqvist the other day recorded his 25th career shutout. He's a great goaltender. He deserves a better team for him, in my opinion. While the Rangers have a plethora of talent, they just need consistent, cohesive team play. That's just my opinion. Okay, now we go on to our Islanders, who have lost the last 4 straight. So that they've kind of flip-flopped the Rangers. The Rangers started out slow, and then now they're coming on strong. The Islanders were the opposite. They've lost the last 4, not so much due to losing players. They have lost more players. We'll get into that in a minute. But they've been playing very inconsistently. I was at the game Friday night. They played Montreal, and they came out very flat in the first period. They were outshot by Toronto by 12 to 1 or Well, it was 7. It was embarrassing. It was just, they couldn't get any shots up. Alex Auld was the goalie, it wasn't even Carey Price. And they came out very strong in the second period. I think the story of that game was actually Matt Martin. He's a kid, 20, 21 years old. He was called up, and he had the only goal for the Islanders. He was just leveling Hal Gill. Hal Gill's a big dude. He's like 6'7" or something like that. And Matt Martin kept going at him. He actually got into a fight with him, and he definitely held his own. And I enjoyed watching him, and if the rest of the team had had his energy, they would have had a better shot. Not to take anything away from Montreal, they're playing some really excellent hockey. They have the goaltending going on. Thomas Plekanec, for whatever reason, always scores against the Islanders, don't know why. But, you know, they need consistency. That's what they're lacking right now. They need a lot of intensity, they need consistency. But the good news is, right now, they got Rob Schrempf back. The bad news on that is they had to waive John Sin to make room in the roster for Schrempf. So he is with, Sim is with the Bridgeport Sound Tigers at this point. Let's see what else we have. The injury report for the Islanders, of course, Oposo and Streit are still out. Oposo possibly returning in December, that'd be nice. Streit, they're saying possibly in February, so that's a little bit better news than what we had gotten. Michael Grabner is back he got a strained groin, he's back in today. Milan Yachina, good defenseman, he's out with a strained hamstring, 2 to 4 weeks. And Andrew McDonald has a broken hand, he's out 4 to 6 weeks. So that is the report on the 3 local teams. Now, I don't know if anybody saw the game against the Flyers on Saturday, but they combined for 108 penalty minutes, and I think that all happened in the last 30 seconds of the game. Daniel Briere was handed a 3-game suspension for cross-checking Franz Nielsen in the face, on a face-off. And Daniel Briere came out and said that he was shocked he even got any games because he didn't hurt him. And I went to the video and I saw it and I thought to myself, wow, that was a blatant cross-check right to the head. Daniel Briere's got a lot of nerve saying, oh, I can't believe I got suspended at all. I think, you know what, stay away from the guy's heads. It's that simple. You know what, you don't go after a guy's head, it's just wrong. He said, oh, well, you know, he had me in a headlock in the last game. You know what, you can't do that. And actually, interestingly enough, 2 weeks ago, I was complaining about the penalty system, the disciplinary system in the NHL. And I said, because it's inconsistent, because some players, you know, you have Hjalmarsson got 2 games for giving Palmendil a concussion, and then you got Wisniewski got 2 games for making a face at Sean Avery, and it's just inconsistent. And actually, Daniel Briere came out and said, you know what, if this guy only gets 2 games for giving a guy a concussion, why should I get 3 games? And you know what, the fans are saying the same thing. We need consistency in the disciplinary system. Just enough is enough. Let's just say, you know what, if you hit a guy in the head, you get 6 games automatically. I don't care who you are, what you do. And that's the Howie report for this week. Thank you.
All right, great job. All right, we're going to take a little break. And after the break, I want to change it up a little bit. We have people here who have lived in other parts of the country, from down south and the West Coast. And I'm going to ask everybody in this room after the break why they love Long Beach so much. Why do they come all the way from the south, the West Coast, and what is it about Long Beach that they're here, living here, loving it, and will never leave? So that conversation about Long Beach is coming up after the break. This is Halftime Howie. We got Walter Cersei, the Long Beach Lady Hockey Maven, Eddie Digital, Steve Kenner. The conversation about Long Beach after the break on Broadcasting on the Beach with Halftime Howie live from Pecnic, and Schaefer on the Wild West End, Beach Street, Long Beach on WGBB.